right, here we go. It's time for question one. Everybody warm up those fingers. Warm them up. A lot of money on the line tonight. Let's get started. Q1. Which of these is an explosive? QVC, CBD, or TNT? All right, who knows their pyrotechnics? So I wouldn't recommend setting a fire to QVC, especially if you've just taken a little CBD oil. But if you need to pull down a wall, try some well-placed TNT. That's right. 182,700 are starting off by blowing the roof right off Q1. And you're exploding right out of the gate. You're all moving on to Q2. Here we go. According to the titles of Dr. Seuss books, what did Horton the elephant not do? Hatch the egg, hear a who, help the humplets.
I think it's
Horton not do. What did he not do? I mean, I wish he'd helped the humplets. They've been through so much. But he did not. He did not help the humplets.
That question
62,000 got it right.
It was confusing the way they phrased the question.
Buy back in with an extra life, all right? First woman, that's right. Okay, so Theresa May just been given the heave-ho, but the phrase Madam Prime Minister was broken in before her. All throughout the 80s, the Iron Lady, Margaret Thatcher, was in power. That's right. All right, we're back on board here. Over 150,000 Thatcher heads. That's right. You guys, moving on to Q4. England's so sophisticated, right? Prime Minister, we have the President, we got a cup of joe, they have a spot of tea. Who wants to win a spot of money? Question number 4. In TV display technology, what does 4K specifically refer to? Bytes of data, pixels, or colors? Where my tech nerds at? Come on out. If you've ever owned one of those flickery black and white portable TVs, you can really appreciate modern flat screens. If you got the 4K label, count on a single hair thin row to have about 4,000 pixels. That's right. All right. Over 146,000 people. You know what you're talking about. But 4,000 pickles, nothing. Pickles? 4,000 pickles? You know how many pickles you can buy with $230,000? Millions of pickles. All right. Don't get into pickle. Get this next one right. Q5. Of these colleges, which one has a rodent for the mascot? MIT, Cal Poly, or Drexel? A rodent. A lot of rodent mascots at the nation's tech colleges. Who knew? But that's mostly from the influence of the nature's engineer, the beaver, or Tim, as he's called right here, at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. That's, of course, MIT. How many Smarties? Over 92,000. Smart little buggers got that one right. And as you know, their motto is, who gives a damn? Did you know that? New York City, that should be the rat. Definitely the rat in New York. Moving on to Q6 already. Where is the highest scoring spot on a regulation dartboard? Below the bullseye, or above the bullseye? Who's been to a bar lately? These things are flying everywhere. All right, so this is crazy. All these years, we've used hitting the bullseye as a metaphor for maximum success, but you can actually beat it by 10 points with a steady hand because the 50-point center dot is beaten by the triple 20 space just inches above. That's right, above the bullseye. 74,000. You just hit the right above the bullseye. And that's another savage. We lost about 85, but that was a hard one. Who knew that? I didn't know that. Did not know that. Moving on to Q7. Buy back in if you got to. Beef that is tenderized by rolling or pounding is called what? Salisbury steak, Swiss steak, or strip steak?
Not strip. Go Salisbury.
We're my steak addicts here. I'm one. I eat one every week. All right, it sure ain't a strip steak, okay? If you know your steak, that's a real deal cut at a fancy steakhouse. If you grind it up, you can probably name it the result after Hamburg or Salisbury. The tenderized stuff is called Swiss steak. That's right. Over 81,000 steak eaters eating on to Q8. That's
The
right. And of
South
course, you know,
Side is-
they
maybe
use a
South
little
Side is round.
little tenderizer in the Swiss Army knife, and then they cut. The steaks are this big in Switzerland. America, huge. Here we go. Huge as the jackpot. 230,000 on the line. We're all moving on to question 8. Which of these has a higher frequency than visible light? X-rays, radio waves, or microwaves?
Is it radio or microwave?
All right, you know this.
I don't
Let's
know.
activate that brain waves here. All right, vibrating energy brings us
I did the same
many
because
of the
I didn't know
things
the
we
answer.
enjoy, from seeing stuff to
good.
high-speed communication, and of course, me. I've had 6 espressos. And if visible light could hurry it up a little, we could even see inside each other with the resulting X-rays. Over 80,000 seeing right through that question. Moving on to Q9. That's right. It's kind
I
of
use
creepy,
erase
right?
on
We
this
can
one?
see inside each other. I think the X-ray technician is the only one to say, hey, I see right through you, man.
I don't think David has.
I
a
see
free
right
pass,
through
but-
this next question. We got this. Q9. Let's focus. What video game franchise is depicted in the long-running web series Red vs. Blue? League of Legends, Halo, World of Warcraft.
Oh, there's
So
Halo
it's been
for a fact. I
16
know
years,
that
over
one.
300 episodes. It's quite a feat on the internet.
I
Though, the awesome thanks to Microsoft,
I
because
wasn't
since
thinking-
most of
I
the
was
show's
thinking, 'cause I
visuals
know
are
it's Halo.
gameplay footage
But I was
from
thinking that it was saying
Halo.
what game are they playing in it?
96,500 gamers out there got that right. And we're moving on to Q10. If you lost it, buy back in with that extra life. Stay with us. $230,000 tonight. How many people are saying Halo to Q10? The name Godzilla is not taken from the Japanese for which creature? A dragon, a whale, or a gorilla? Dragon, whale, or a gorilla? First thing to know,
I think
Godzilla
it
is
is
the
whale, and I
westernization of Gojira. They named their beast. The Japanese adapted gorilla into Gorira and combined it with Kojira, Japanese for whale. That means there is no
I'm using that
no
for-
dragon.
because it's
Over
extra,
65,000. You know what you're talking about. You're moving on to Q number 11. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the first opportunity to run away with some cash or stick around for the jackpot. Here we
Okay,
go.
let's
This is a
work,
big
let's
one.
work.
Q11. What patriotic song was allegedly played by circus bands to signal an emergency? Star Spangled Banner, Stars and Stripes Forever, You're a Grand Old Flag. Which one to signal an emergency? Sometimes you just gotta evacuate the theater without causing a crazy panic.
I think that was a
And the
prize
industry
question, so
standard
it
was
won't
to
work.
signal everybody at once with an
It took
exciting
my eraser,
performance
but it didn't
of
delete one of the things.
Stars and Stripes Forever. Over 30,000 got it right, but we lost almost 50. That's a savage, guys. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. You need some knowledge there of theater and all that
that was a
stuff.
prize question,
And
so
here we
it's
go.
in
We
my
got a choice. We've got a choice. We are
just made 7 cents.
we are offering 7 cents to 30,897 players. Are you going to take that 7 cents right now, or are you going to stick around for 230,000? Let's see. What did you do? What did you all decide to do? 5,589 players chose to take that 7 cents. Congratulations. You're cashing out. You're starting the Saturday night off strong. All right, remember, Q12 is your last chance to use those extra lives. Get them right now if you ran out. Here we go. That starts to strike. Everybody out. Start to strike. False alarm. Wrong button. Producer hit the wrong button. We're moving on. Everything's okay. Moving on. Here we go. Question 12. What is the most populous U.S. county without a city of the same name within it? Is it Kings? Is it Cook? Or is it Maricopa?
Because that's in New
Here
York.
we go. So we added the name
sure if everyone's
qualifier
there or
because
not.
Los Angeles County, the clear champion, is bigger than 41 states and nearly twice the size of the runner-up, Illinois. We're talking about what? Cook County. Who's cooking? 10,143 players. You're cooking on, but that was a little brutal because we lost about 14,000 of you.
What's for dinner?
And does everybody know what Cook stands
Oh,
for?
I was
Cook.
saying.
No, I don't either. Who's from there? Illinois? Let us know in the chat. Let's learn something. Let's regain our focus. Moving on to question 13. Outside of Asia, the highest peak on Earth is located on which continent? Antarctica, Europe, or South America? Highest peak. Where are my geography people? When you take out Asia, okay, the highest mountain peak on Earth is Aconcagua, located in Argentina.
2 places.
So that's it. South America. 8,167 still in the game, but a little bit. We lost just as many as we gained, but that was a tough one. You had to climb that mountain. I don't know why we're so impressed with mountains. It takes 100 million years. That sounds like procrastination. But we're not procrastinating. We're moving on to Q14. The title of a Lorraine Hansberry play was inspired by a poet connected to what literary movement? Was it Beat Generation, Transcendentalism, or Harlem Renaissance? Where are my poets? Hansberry's play, A Raisin in the Sun, gets its title from a poem by Langston Hughes, who was a Harlem Renaissance poet. 3,066 are well read. You're moving on to Q15 because this is another chance to win some cash. Here we go. We can take some cash here. Q15. In business, which of these is not one of the 4 Asian tigers? Japan, Taiwan, or Singapore? Not one of the 4 Asian tigers. The 4 Asian tigers are Hong Kong, South Korea, Singapore, and Taiwan. What's not in there? Japan. If you tap Japan, you're moving on. 1,514. And now let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we are offering to those 1,500 people. We are offering $1.99 to 1,500 players. What are you going to do? Are you going to take that $1.99 and you're going to cash out? Or are you going to stick around? The jackpot. What did you decide to do? Who are you? What? 627 players. You chose to take that almost $2. Congratulations. 877 still playing. Congrats to you guys, all right? You're risking it all. 3 questions until another prize. Here we go. Moving on to Q16. Which landmark is in the U.S. state currently recognized as the country's wettest? The French Quarter, Diamond Head, or the Everglades? The wettest. Which one? The Everglades are soaked, people, but the wettest state in the U.S. is Hawaii, of course, which is the home to Diamond Head. If you tap Diamond Head, you're moving on to Q17, 361, still in the game. We lost a big chunk in you guys. All right, here we go. We're going to make it rain some money in one more Q. You're going to get soaked with some green. Moving on to Q17. A band fronted by what folk rock icon took its name from the Confederate name of the U.S. Civil War battle? Was it Stephen Stills, James Taylor, or was it Neil Young? Who was it? Following the breakup of Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Stills named his new band Manassas after the Confederate name for the Battle of Bull Run. That's it. Stephen Stills, 118 of you are still in the game fighting for that $230,000. And up next, Q18. Here we go. Another chance. We got cash coming your way. Here we are, Q18. Julia Stiles has not portrayed a movie version of which Shakespeare character? Desdemona, Katharina, or Cordelia? Here we go. So, Julia Stiles played a version of Taming of the Shrews, Katharina in 10 Things I Hate About You, and a version of Othello's Desdemona in O. So far, no movie version of King Lear's Cordelia. All right, here we go. 84, still in the game. Nice job. To win or not to win. Let's see what we are offering these 84 brilliant minds. We are offering now $24.40 to 82 players. A good chunk of change. Are you going to take that $24.40 or are you going to stick around for the jackpot? Let's see. 70. Big chunk in you. 70 took the $24. Only 12. 12 still in the game. Congrats to you, 70. Congrats to you, 12, who are fighting on. Remember, 3 questions until another prize. Here we go, guys. Let's go. This painting depicts a scene along which of these rivers? Let's take a look. Is it the Thames, the Seine, or the Rhine? The Thames, the Seine, or the Rhine River? Who knows their rivers? Who knows their rivers? All right, this painting is Georges Seurat, A Sunday Afternoon on the island of the Grand Jatte, which depicts Parisians on the banks of the river Seine. Let me hear Seine. 11 people still in. All 11 got it. Nice job. All right, man, you guys are swimming on. Money is flowing. We got one more question. Here we go. Q20. Let's do it, guys. You got this. Which of these people was born the same year East Germany opened the Berlin Wall to West Germany? Was it Brie Larson, Jennifer Lawrence, or Rihanna? Same year that wall was opened. The Berlin Wall was finally opened in 1989. The year who was born? Brie Larson. That's right. 4 people still in the game. Nice job. Brie Larson. You know your stuff. All right. This is a big one, guys. Next one, Q21. As you know, this cash just keeps coming up. You're going to have the chance to take the money or stick around. Let's focus. Q21. Which U.S. state hosted the first live sporting event telecast on ESPN? Was it Wisconsin, California, or Kentucky? Which one was it? The first sporting event showed on ESPN was a World Series of professional slow-pitch softball game between the Milwaukee Schlitz and the Kentucky Bourbons, broadcast live from Lannon. That's in Wisconsin, baby. Who got it? 1. Nice job. 1 person still in the game here. Wow, here we go. We're going to see what we're offering you. 1 person. We are offering $1,500 to the last player. We started with over 200,000. We got 1 left. Are you going to take that? I'm talking just to you now. Everybody, are you going to take this? 15. Mike Days. What are you going to do, baby? Mikey, talk to us. Mikey chose to take $1,500. Congratulations, man. That's a big chunk. It's a chunk. It's a huge chunk. Here we go. That's it. Nice job, everybody. All right, Mike, the last man standing. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you tonight. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to anybody who made it to a new level. Thank you so much for playing with me. I've been your host, Tyler Fisher. Follow me right here on all the socials. And come back tomorrow for adorable animal trivia. That's going to be great. The jackpot is going up to $235,000. Don't miss that. Everybody, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Thanks for playing. Ciao.